It seems like Lamborghini has officially cancelled the Lanzador, the electric supercar that they were planning on bringing out. And it seems like the reason they're canceling it might be due to the fact that the customer base for Lamborghini, the people who want to buy Lamborghinis, the interest for an electric Lamborghini is very, very small, and it might not be big enough to um, justify them pouring all the money into making that car. I feel like that is the right move because an electric supercar, the concept just doesn't make sense. Because the stuff with supercars, as I've said many times, the stuff that people love about supercars and sports cars are the handling, the looks, and the engine. These are the three main things. And well, an electric car doesn't have an engine, it has an electric motor. And an electric motor, whether it's a budget car or a really expensive electric car, they all sound the same. They don't make any sound, and the power delivery is pretty similar and all that. Although the supercars have more power and all. But yeah, an electric supercar, the concept itself just doesn't work. And I think Lamborghini's figured it out, and them canceling this thing right now is probably the best move. And it'll probably save them a lot of money. I don't know how much money they invested in this thing, but they won't lose any money on it because they need people to buy these cars at the price they're setting. And if they don't, yeah, then that's gonna be a problem for Lamborghini. And it makes me wonder, what should Ferrari be doing now? I mean, I honestly think that at this point they should cancel their EV supercar or super SUV or whatever that thing is that we saw, because there's no way people are gonna buy that. I mean, sure, some Ferrari fans who are also EV fans, if there's such a rare niche, would buy it, but most people aren't gonna buy it. And even the EV people who love Ferraris, I don't think they're gonna buy the Ferrari at the high Ferrari prices that Ferrari can usually charge for their supercars, because those cars have a lot of demand and this car doesn't have the demand. But yeah, Lamborghini, I feel like they're moving in the right direction, and I feel like they probably know exactly what the customers want. And I'm not saying that Lamborghinis won't go electric in the future. They'll probably reach a point where they have to, because we have to move away from internal combustion. And at that point, Lamborghini, to maintain itself as a brand, they have to make EVs. But for now, yeah, canceling this thing is probably the best move. But I will say one thing, I do like the look of the car. It has a different look. And I really hope that they do decide to bring that design to something else. Well, I guess that's probably unlikely, but I feel like that's a good design, and the design that also costs money to design. I don't feel like it shouldn't be wasted. Maybe they should bring it in, and maybe bring it in as a smaller car, a baby Lambo, because the Temerario at this point, you can't really call it a baby Lambo considering the amount of power that thing has. So maybe a baby Lambo to slot into where the original Huracan was. They could do that, and maybe put in a naturally aspirated V8 with a hybrid, maybe. But anyway, them canceling this EV is a great move, and honestly, the investment isn't worth it. And Ferrari, they probably should try to scrap it if they can, and if they haven't lost too much money in this thing yet. And the interior of the Ferrari, that looks good. You could still use the interior and bring back a retro supercar, like a newer version, the F40 or something. I mean, retro cars have a huge fan base. If they're modernized, that would be awesome. But yeah, the Lamborghini Lanzador EV, it's gone. And I feel like that's probably a good thing. So yeah, let me know what you think about this. Should Lamborghini have made an EV supercar at this moment or not? I honestly don't think so. I don't think the audience is there until we reach a point where they have to. I feel like they should focus on internal combustion. And I saw something about them. I don't know if it's accurate or not, but them saying that they're gonna try to make internal combustion engines for as long as possible, and that's exactly what the Lamborghini fans want. You want internal combustion engine Lambos, and honestly, hopefully naturally aspirated engines too. But I guess that's a bit of a stretch. We'll take what we can get. But yeah, the Lamborghini Lanzador, it's gone, and it's a good thing.